What's up, beautiful people? And in this video we will be mulching leaves, and I'm gonna tell you the importance of doing so and the benefits of doing so and show you how to do so. Let's get to it. What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up With the Joneses. 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 Okay, beautiful people, so we have our leaves. Now the funny thing about these leaves is this pile alone came from one section of my roof. As you all know, I have this massive oak tree that is adorning the back of my house, and so these leaves had to come down, and these are all of the leaves. Now the pile is much higher than I'm probably showing it or as it looks in this here shot, but nonetheless what I'm going to do first is, and the method, let's talk about the method. The method is going over the leaves with the lawnmower with the bag on the back of it, okay, because you do want to catch the leaves once you go over them with the lawnmower, okay. And then so from there we're going to put it into the trash bin. Ding, 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 ding. And then you may not see it in this shot, but way right there, ding, we have a trimmer, okay. So I'm gonna just do like a quarter of it, trim, some more leaves, a quarter, trim, more leaves, trim. You got it. 4 times of the trim, 4 piles, okay. And essentially what I'm going to do is lay all of this out into a nice flat path so that I can go over it with the lawnmower and it will catch what I do clip. And of course the setting must be at its lowest availability on your lawnmower, and then from there you will be able to leaf mulch your leaves. And then let me do so, and let me tell you the benefits of why you will want to for your garden and even for your lawn itself. I have something in my eye. All right, whew, got that out. I was just on the roof, guys, so don't mind me. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. And as y'all know, safety is something that I do recommend on this here channel, on these videos, and I do recommend wearing your safety goggles, because as I was proceeding along the path, there was a lot of stuff just popping and hitting and kicking back and all that stuff, and I do want my eyesight by the end of this video, so do make sure you protect yourself, okay. And you can even go as far as to having a mask as well if allergies are your thing or anything like that. So with that being said, I already do have one here bag full of leaves in the here trash can, and what I'm gonna do is use my trimmer, also edger, things like that, to go ahead and just break down the leaves as well. The smaller the leaves are, the quicker they will decompose and the better it will be for your soil. And make sure you stay tuned to understand why it's beneficial for your soil as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at what it will look like when you will take your trimmer and do some cutting of some leaves. And as you can see, just taking that extra step in doing the trimmer while the leaves are in the trash can or whatever you use will drastically help in reducing the size of the footprint of the leaves, okay? So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and do some more lawn mowing, put the leaves in there and do the cycle over again and probably 3 more times, and then we'll talk about benefits and how you can use these leaf mulchings, okay? All right, y'all, make sure you stay tuned and subscribe if you're new to the channel. My name is Ricky Jones Jr. I'd love to be your friend, all right? Alright, so let's talk benefits. As you all saw, I dumped my leaves, my mulching, my leaf mulch into my compost bin, okay? So that will give me future benefit that will benefit me in the future, right? But if you want like immediate benefit of your leaf mulching, what you can do is mulch it down the way I did show you all how to do it. And then one of the ways in which you can use it is to like top dress your garden, because when you mulch your leaves and you put it on top of your soil where your plants have already sprouted and all those good things, that will help to give a blocker for seeds, or excuse me, weeds from coming up and things like that. But it will also give like a moisture locking barrier for when it rains, and so that will reduce you from having to water your plants so often, okay? Because the leaves will saturate with the rain and then give the necessary water to the soil in between waterings, right? So that's one of the benefits. Another one of the benefits is that you could do the same here process, put it in your soil, toss it around in your soil, and it will help aerate your soil, okay? Because with the leaves and the soil, that will then leave some like air pockets and things like that for your roots to be able to grow and become nice and strong as they reach and search for water and the other things that they need to be nice and strong, okay? So those are two benefits. A third benefit for your leaves is just what I have done, okay? I have put the leaves into the compost bin for future beneficial soil, okay? With the decomposition of the leaves, it will then create a nice rich soil that will be beneficial for all of my vegetables and fruits and things like that, and even flowers, right? It's beneficial for those as well. And so I have them here, and when you do your leaf mulching and things like that, you do want to make sure that you have some green, such as your grass or your tree branches, or excuse me, tree leaves and things like that, to go along with your tree leaves, okay? You want brown and green to go together. You do want it to get the necessary moisture, and then you want the worms to do what they do to help decompose the leaves so that it's beneficial for you in the future. Now, when you do it this way, it says that it takes 6 to 12 months to get the leaves to be nice and composted in a way that it is a beneficial soil, okay? But even if you do it or use it before the 6 to 12 month process, it still would be beneficial, okay? You would just have to toss it into your soil and all that good stuff to get it to where you want it to be, and so it'll be beneficial for you, okay? So 3 benefits: we have top dressing, we have aeration of your soil, and we have future beneficial soil by way of decomposition of the leaves, okay? So you do want to do that now. For those who have lawns as well as gardens, they do say it's beneficial to mulch your leaves while you are mowing the lawn, so that it will, you know, leave a little leaves in the grass itself, but then it'll help to keep the dandelions from growing up, okay? But y'all know as gardeners, we love dandelions because the bees love dandelions. So, you know, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe beneficial for you. But nonetheless, hey, use it or toss it. It's up to you. But nonetheless, we know that leaves are good. So now we know how to mulch our leaves. So make sure, as the seasons are changing, you do what's necessary to keep a nice flow in the ecosystem in your yard, in your garden, and things like that. You do want to mulch your leaves. You don't just want to leave your leaves sitting on the grass if you just have grass, because that will choke out the grass. It will choke out your plants and things like that. So wherever there are large quantities of leaves sitting, there is death up under it, okay? But at the same time, decomposition is taking place at the same time. So at the end of the day, it's give or take. You choose how you want your leaves to do what they will already do, whether you do it in a specific place or you allow it to do it naturally, and you just, you know, que sera, and throw your hands up and let whatever happens happens. Is up to you. The choice is yours now that you know what you can do and what you should do when mulching your leaves. So with that being said, I love you all. I appreciate you all. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and click that subscribe button, where you will find other videos just as this, where we are talking about gardening, pallet builds, as you can see the pallets behind me, and everything in between. And yeah, I'm moving my backyard garden into the front yard, so be sure to stay tuned for that. And on tomorrow, we'll be talking about things that we can grow in May, y'all. It's May already. I feel like I do these monthly videos of what you can grow, like, I feel like weekly. Okay, I know it's monthly, but I feel like it's weekly. But nonetheless, make sure you stay tuned, because there's some exciting things that you may want to grow that I will be growing that you could too. All right, so I love you all. See you next time.